Into that mixture, you'll put some buffer solution, and we will talk about why this solution works.
We believe the most important thing is that we need to teach students how to learn for themselves, and we do that by in a variety of ways. One is learning through internship experiences, where students are required to be outside of the building twice a week with a mentor. We build learning around students' interests and passions, so that's also very unique to us. And we do things that are very innovative, with our instructions, such as online learning.
Hi, my name is Chaz Maston. I'm the Chief Technology Officer of Whistlebox. And Whistlebox is a company that builds user-generated video applications on the web. So we build websites, and we've been working with our student intern Matt and teaching him how to program in ActionScript for Flash. Why don't we put this gate guy in here as the dot? And we really like working with students because I think all of us here at some point or another had a mentor who helped us learn how to program and got us excited about it, and allowed us to see that, with the right gumption and the right knowledge, you can actually accomplish a lot on your own as a programmer. And so it's a lot of fun to teach someone that sort of can-do entrepreneurial spirit.
So welcome to the BioBus. This is a mobile science lab. We have research-grade microscopes that we use to bring around all over New York City and across the country to students that wouldn't otherwise have a chance to get hands-on science education.
It's a great experience. You get to see the kids, they're super curious about what the BioBus is and what microscopes and Daphne and stuff are. They're just a lot of fun to work with. My project is about laser tweezers. The laser tweezers are it's like a small laser that is like a tractor beam that picks up the amoeba's food. We're gonna attach that onto one of the microscopes in the bus and just take that around New York City and show students.
To start, I grab color out of the smaller oven while he's finishing one tumbler, so that by the time he's done with that and has it in the cooling oven, he's ready to start the next one. And when he's ready to transfer the halfway made tumbler from the blowpipe to the punty, I make the punty and bring it to him so that it can go a lot smoother and much faster.
It's because I get something out of it too, and that's just to refresh myself and refresh my energy and see what it's like to, when it was new for me, I can get that through him again. And so that's what it's all about.
Being a part of all this is it's awesome, because it's a privilege, The project I'm working on is I'm making a scale model based on all the obstacles here. I'm gonna figure out how many different ways a skater can skate this warehouse by probability, and in the scale model I'll be able to move around the movable objects on top of the non-movable objects, see how many different ways,
I think also Rob talks a lot now, a lot more than when he first started. And, it's sort of interesting. I would say Jose and I are both kind of shy people also. And having this experience to work with Rob one-on-one and see your process and your growth change, it's amazing. We've had interns for a while through the shop. And it's a little bit different than having an intern here because they're really so much more a part of what has to get done and the big picture.
It educates us in being mentors and being better managers in a way, because we have to manage people. I mean, we have employees that come in part-time and you kind of pay them, they do their thing and you leave, but when you really consciously need to mentor somebody and have sort of an obligation that you need to fulfill, you know, the commitment that you made as being a mentor, it really teaches us to be more conscious about being leaders. It's great when you see that person react to what they're learning. You don't really know what it is they're going to react to, what part of the day.
I want to definitely do something with art when I get older. I don't know what yet, but so yeah, it's going to help me out a lot.
When Ashley first came here, we couldn't hear her. We literally could not hear her. We were like, what? And that has through the weeks been amazing. Like, not only talking to us, using your voice, because as an adult you realize it's all about like using your voice.
Mentorship is a really important part of the farm work we do here at Eagle Street Rooftop Farm, and a lot of that comes from my own background as a farmer. I was trained through a series of mentorships and apprenticeships, and a lot of what you learn in farming comes from passing along that tradition. There are things you can only learn by doing, particularly in farming. And I've been working this year with one of the students at Frances Perkins Academy, Siobhan, and he has been sort of shadowing everything I do to the point where he can then independently start doing some of the tasks that we have here at the farm. And it's incredible to watch, because whether or not someone has a green thumb, practicing over and over again these very simple tasks and building towards larger ones has had a really big effect, both for me as his mentor and for Siobhan as someone who's learning how to do something very important, which is the self-sufficiency of growing your own food. It's everything I dreamed about and more.
Okay guys, so you're gonna help me install that side door and the hatch. Let's start with that side door first.
Last year, the students from Frances Perkins Academy visited the Eagle Street Rooftop Farm while it was still in its first year. And this year, the students spent some time over the winter planning and building the Eagle Street Rooftop Farm's very first rooftop chicken coop. Thanks to Frances Perkins Academy, we have a chicken coop prototype that is completely original, and I think it's going to set a really good precedent for other people's urban farming projects.
It looks awesome.